So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Thuram, Luis Enrique, Zielinski, Bastoni, and it's Barella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Akanji has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Calhanoglu, Inter Milan, without doubt seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And it's Barella. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barella has been caught there, it's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
DiMarco certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Valverde, Mbappe. Inter Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Decent hit from there. Zielinski. This is a promising build-up. Shifted it to the flank. Lofted in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde, Barella, and Mkhitaryan, and here's Thuram. Oh, this looks sharp. Mastantuono is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Punched away. Great ball, and he's in here. He's trying to hit the front line here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Carreras. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mbappe. That's a throw. "30 minutes gone, and he's forced to go back. Bernardo Silva, and it's Valverde. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bernardo Silva, and here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Luis Enrique. And it's Zielinski. To Barella. DiMarco. Quick look, then plays it in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Back in once more. Cleared without hesitation. And he's taking no chances there. In by DiMarco. Impressive jump! Goal! Inter! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Çalhanoğlu. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. That's destined for the flank.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's in a great position here. Mastantuono. Garcia. Bastoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan leading by 1 at the...
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And hostilities. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it, and the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Pavard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now DiMarco. And here's Mkhitaryan. And it's Barella. Akanji. To Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Inter Milan leading now. Oh, can he get onto this? It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Mkhitaryan scooting forward. Mkhitaryan. Barella. And it's Zielinski. Hangs one in. Terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Asensio. Carreras. And it's Bernardo Silva. Zielinski. For Luis Enrique. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Garcia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Bernardo Silva. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. In towards the back stick.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Calhanoglu. Barella. And Akanji. Now it's DiMarco. That's really good defending. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. DiMarco puts them all in.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 30. Lascia il campo per il
And that's definitely not his
34.
best. Mkhitaryan absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
This looks promising. So no flag here. And his chance! Into the last 5 minutes.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Vinicius Junior getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Calhanoglu. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, such a clever touch. It's Mkhitaryan! Bellingham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
We're back in possession and ready to go again. Zielinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across, and it's hoisted clear. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. DiMarco, he's picked his way through. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Barella, no goals as yet. And he's intervened well there. Valverde, and here's the chance to counter. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Zielinski. Bastoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Thuram. And he welcomes it in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Asensio getting this one clear. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Keeper has taken decisive action. DiMarco. Inter Milan with another corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, just not quite. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Akanji. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Now it's DiMarco. That is lovely. In by DiMarco. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Bastoni. And it's DiMarco. Mkhitaryan wants to run onto this. And here's Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. DiMarco puts them all in. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been knocked clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pressing high and with purpose. Carreras. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Barella. Now it's Enrique.
Luis Enrique really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Çalhanoğlu. And this is Mkhitaryan. Shifted it to the flank. Here comes the... Oh, greatly! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mastantuono. Threads one in. Oh, that is a good ball. Chance, surely! It's there!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 32.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Valverde. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Akanji. Inter Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. He's beaten the last man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That was travelling. "60 minutes played. Stones. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Çalhanoğlu opts for safety. And Bastoni. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. He is through here. Oh, good effort. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? Played in. Bullish header! Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Carlos Augusto. And it's Mkhitaryan. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Enrique. In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Valverde. It's Bernardo Silva. Mastantuono. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's forced to go back. Stones. And it's Zielinski. Bastoni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zielinski is wide and looking to get onto this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Çalhanoğlu makes the interception. Opts for safety. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. He is just caressing the ball. Now the cross. Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Carreras. Bernardo Silva.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Zielinski has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, they're...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Man of the match, and deservedly so.